in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off from MetLife. It's Darius Slayton with the return. Things going well so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Darts coming out throwing. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And is forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Darts out of the shotgun. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here we go.
Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. He's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
He finds Neighbors right side. And they're going to be sacked just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He rolls to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's another Giants first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Dart going to throw again. That one connects. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7-0.
Ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
2nd and 3 now. Prescott here from the gun. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
2nd down.
Dak now from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Throw left side, complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
47. Here we go, 47.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got Sutton complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
First down, Cowboys.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Another throw for Prescott. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys start off well, tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Slayton with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And it's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 17-yard line.
To throw. Here's Dart. is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. That one goes for 31 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Here goes Dart to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
You know, ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here go 47.
From the gun is Prescott. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 47.
Throwing again is Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
So game 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Cowboys butting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down now, they need 7. Darts back to throw. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 13-point lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Gano ready to send this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Back to throw, here's Dak. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Kill! Yeah! Here we go! 47. Here we go, 46.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
Kill! Here we go, 47.
Prescott to throw once more. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Kill! Yeah, here we go! Here we go, 47.
Throwing again, Prescott. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours. Really safe to say is that one falls incomplete.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game before halftime. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs from 37. Throwing on first down. It starts. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On first down, here's Dart. This is Cox. That's Slayton. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. The Giants using their first time out. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. The nose point after is good. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Send this away. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott on 1st and 10. This is Sutton working the right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that Maryland defender. He knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Gano ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. And center receiver left. First down, here's Dak. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Cowboys, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Cowboy first down.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down.
47. Yeah! Here we go. At 47.
Throwing again is Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Kill.
Prescott now on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college games to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Here we go.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. One of their biggest plays in the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. If you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. 48. Going to 53. Here we go. 47.
Dak throwing again. Flushed out now to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Kill! 47! Here go 46! 26!
Again on second and 10, Prescott. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I just hear the sound. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was third and extra long, and now it's fourth and forever. When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you've got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Give right side. It's Scattergood. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Finds a man right side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
So first down from the 41. That's going to tuck it and run. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but he will avoid the hit. Smart play there, and that's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And so now they have 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. We'll go with a design keeper. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone block inside the 15. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Throws caught. They drop him with a big hit. And at least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Option play. They're going to give it to Tracy. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Cano ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing on first is Prescott. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, we're flying around and making the play.
And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hey, 40. We're going to 54. Why here? We're going to 52. 26.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got Sutton complete. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. We're going to 54. Why here? 26.
Dak off the play fake. On the move, headed right. As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Prescott. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by ntjw. And the Giants take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. You're under the speed. You're under the speed.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down. They'll spot this one right at the 20.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Dart gonna throw again. This one's to Slater, left side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Trap 60. Street.
Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead.
17. To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's incomplete left side.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
to the air. Prescott. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cowboys trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
47. 47.
Third and long for him here. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second down, here's Prescott again. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 49.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Offense to the line for second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Right back to Scatterboo. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Third down, they need 7.
Hey! 70 Lions!
Third and long, they're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Go! 19.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
14 yards. And the Giants first.
So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And they end the season on a great note, Bronx, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.
I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot, how many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO, then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath, dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang, landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds, sing off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes, jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.